Yeah, man, people, welcome back. You don't know, another show of the Jamaican Premier League, yeah, JPL Stats Corner. Bless up on yourself. You don't know, you have to shout out the people, man. Keep supporting the videos, and keep supporting the videos. You guys know what to do already. But yeah, that rescheduled game yesterday that played in the complex, Arnett Garden and Cavalier, that game drew 2-2. Yeah, likes of Fabian Reid, put the junglist in head, and then I don't know what happened, man. Cavaliers fan equalizer, and then I know a couple of minutes after again Arnett Garden find the goal to go 2-1 up, and then right after again Arnett gave up the lead. Yeah, so that's it. All four goals scored in that first half. Yeah, all 4 goals scored in that first half, and I think that's the first time Arnett Garden have scored 2 goals this season, and not able to manage to win the game. Yeah, especially at home where they're very strong. But I'm going to talk about match day 21, yeah, after JPL Stats Corner. All the stats that happened over the game, not all of them, but the most important ones, and all of that, and runnings and all of that. But we do it over here at JPL Stats Corner, man. To give the unusual stats that not everybody know these stats, not all of these stats details out in the stat sheet of the Jamaican Premier League. So me I kicked off with Veer versus Arnett Garden, as Arnett Garden won that game at Wembley Centre. Yeah, who don't know, that Arnett Garden first time winning since Veer, which was Jamalco, got promoted in 2016. Yeah, first win at Wembley Centre for the Junglist, man. Big win, as Arnett Garden was coming off what I think it was a 3 games winless run last against Tivoli. Yeah, coming off especially drawing 2 games consecutive 0-0. But you don't know, Arnett Garden, yeah, first time winning at Wembley Centre. Yeah, that's a big win for the Junglists. And Arnett Garden have ended in a 3-match winless run. The last time Arnett Garden have gone 3 games without a win, it was back in 2011 when they lost 3-0 to Cavaliers, 1-0 to Mount Pleasant, and they drew 1-1 with Moulins. And if they have gone on to either drop points in that game against Veer on the weekend, it would also be 4th game, and it would have been the same running the last time that Arnett Garden gone 4 games without a win. So that running that I just gave you, Cavalier, Mount Pleasant, and Moulins. Yeah, also the other game that Arnett Garden played against Veer, they also drew that game, so it was 4. So you have to go back to 2021 season. I think that should be the COVID season. Yeah, that should be the COVID season that played at the Orisborough Centre. Arnett Garden only failed to score against Veer on 1 occasion since 2016. So between that, between like 2016 when Veer, just got promoted, which is Jamalco, I said earlier, yeah, in 2021, Arnett Garden failed to score against Veer. That's the only time Arnett Garden failed to score against Veer. That was in 2021 when Ricardo Dennis scored a lone goal for the Clarendon-based team. For Veer, this season, Veer first time gone in a season and not scored against the Junglists. Yeah, so you don't know, Arnett Garden, they have done the double over Veer, and this is the 2nd time they have done it. They have done it the first time when they got to the Premier League. Now they have done it. Yeah, I think Arnett Garden won the first round 2-0. So this is the first time Veer have gone throughout a season playing Arnett Garden twice and not scoring in both games. Don't know, as I said, Arnett Garden beat Veer at Anthony's Fallen Sports Complex. Before that game, it's the first time in 8 years Arnett Garden have beat Veer in a game where Veer not scoring that game. Every time when Arnett Garden beat Veer, there's always a goal for the Clarendon-based team. So you don't know, it's Veer are one of them teams that come like them have Arnett Garden ticket, yet not many wins Arnett Garden have over them, and Veer don't have much wins. It's mostly draw games and all that. But it's Arnett usually take care of business at Anthony Spalding Sports Complex when they come up against Veer. But moving on, Portmore versus Mobay, that game drew 1-1, as you know, Mobay took the lead in that game. Yeah, then they gave up that. I think it was a penalty, you know, they gave up. But we're going to talk about Portmore first. Yeah, we're going to talk about Portmore first. You know, Portmore is still unbeaten at home. Yeah, this is their 9th game at home, and they're still unbeaten. You know, they played Dumble in there twice. The Portmore derby, they won 2-0. They drew 1-1. Yeah, Moulins, they beat Moulins. They beat Cavalier, they beat Limal, you know, they beat Arnett, they drew with Mount Pleasant, they beat Arborview, and they drew now with Mobay. So it's a really pretty good start. You see why Portmore is doing really good. Yeah, you see why Portmore is really doing good. Next up, you know, 3rd time Portmore have gone 2 consecutive draw. Yeah, since match day 6 and match day 7. So now this is the 3rd time Portmore have gone in the season where they have drawn 2 consecutive games back to back. You know, so I've done it in match day 6 and 7. They drew 1-1 against Arborview and drew 0-0 against Tivoli. Match day 17 and 18, yeah, they drew 1-1 with Dumble and drew 2-2 with Moulins. You know, that game played at Anthony Spartan Sports Complex. And match day 20 and 21, you know, the last previous games, they drew 0-0 with Tivoli and also 1-1. And also 1-1 at Ferdinand Park against Montego Bay. And Montego Bay side, Montego Bay in their last 18 games. Yeah. So, you know, on the flip side, you know, for Montego Bay in the last 18 games, Montego Bay have only failed to score twice in all that running, that 18 games that they played. And those games that they failed to score, you know, that 0-0 draw at Westpow versus Arnett Garden, and that 1-0 loss at the Anthony Spartan Sports Complex against Cavalier. Yeah, the last 5 games between, you know, these two teams, Mobay and Portmore, goals have scored in all 5 games, and Portmore is the only team failed to score in 1 game, and that was in 2022 when Mobay beat them 1-0. Yeah, these two teams have the longest scoring streak in the JPL season this season. Yeah, it's 13 games they have gone and scoring straight 13 games, you know. So Portmore have recently, you know, joined with Mobay. Mobay have done it first. So that game that Portmore drew, I think it was, I don't remember where that game played, but you know, they drew 0-0 at Tivoli. That's where that running end, they couldn't beat the 13 games that Mobay set earlier in the season. Moving on to Treasure Beach and Tivoli, big win for the TGT, the team from West Kingston. Yeah, team from West Kingston, man, them call them what? Tivoli used to play at the Railroad, in the Railroad Oval. You know, Treasure Beach biggest defeat of the season. Yeah, Treasure Beach biggest defeat of the season. You know, but before that, you know, Treasure Beach was on a little run. You know, 3 games, you know, where they're unbeaten. Tivoli snapped up their unbeaten run. Yeah, so as I said, Treasure Beach, that's their biggest defeat of the season. Before that, it was match day 10 when Waterhouse beat them 4-1. Yeah, Waterhouse beat them 4-1. But you know, so we're going to move on to Tivoli. Yeah, we're going to move on to Tivoli. So Tivoli have never gone 3 games. Yeah, they have never gone 3 games. So this is why it was really crucial for Tivoli to win this game. So Tivoli have never gone 3 games without a win in our JPL in this JPL season. The last time Tivoli have gone 3 games without a victory, it was last season, match day 22, 23, and 24, when Portmore beat them 2-1, Waterhouse beat them 1-0, and Moulins beat them 4-3 when Jason Wright scored a penalty. Nicholas Nelson scored the other goal. You know, in that 4-game running, in that game, you know, concede those 4 goals. You know, the first time this season, I said, yeah, the first time this season, Tivoli have scored 4 goals in a first half play, and it happened in the game at States against Treasure Beach. Yeah, the last time Tivoli have gone and scored 4 goals in a half, it was back in 2020 March 8, yeah, versus Jamalco. They scored 4 goals in the second half against Jamalco. You know, the first time scoring 5 goals since a 5-2 win over Mobay in match day 25 last season. Yeah, they have scored 4 goals in that half also. Yeah, so big up to Tivoli right there. You know, you see Tivoli have some really good stats. Yeah, have scoring 4 goals in a half, so beating Mobay last season 5-2. That's the last time Tivoli have won a game with 5 on the board. Moving on. So yeah, man, we're going to move on to Mollines. Yeah, Mollines, the first team this season to gone in 4 consecutive games and scoring 2 plus goals in all those 4 games. Yeah, Mollines have never won back-to-back, so now beating Lima 2-1. Let's see if Mollines can go on to get their first back-to-back win of the season. You know, they played Harborview up next. All 4 games that Mollines have won, they have scored 2 plus goals in all of those games. So Mollines have never won a game this season and score 1 goal. They always go on to score is either 2 or 3. Yeah, they always go on to score 2 plus goal. Lyman, man, I don't know, man. It's Lyman frustrated sometimes, but yeah, Lyman again conceded again after the 75th minute. They have conceded 75th minute, and I think somewhere close to the 98th minute they have conceded against Mollines. I think it was in 96th minute, that penalty. Yeah, that penalty that Jeremy Nelson scored, and so they keep conceding goals after the last 15 minutes. After the last 15 minutes after 90 minutes. So I gave out some stats already, on Lima, conceding a whole lot of goals after the 75th minute of a game. But moving on, Waterhouse versus Mount Pleasant. Yeah, Waterhouse versus Mount Pleasant. Kimone Bailey, what a goal. Yeah, what a goal. Look, I'm going to tell you something about Kimone Bailey, man. But start off with the home team, Firehouse. Waterhouse have scoreless in their last 3 home games at Joseland. Yeah, that's very poor. That's very ordinary. That's very, very poor. I don't know how to explain it or how to describe it, man. But 3 games and you're not scoring. Yeah, their last 3 home games. They got beaten 1-0 against Cavalier. They drew with Arnett Garden and they lost against Mount Pleasant. So they scoreless in their last 3 home games. Yeah. Waterhouse is still scoreless when played top 6 club at home. So Waterhouse have never scored a goal at home this season when they played a top 6 club. So 3 games unbeaten is over. It's over. And the next game I think it will be Portmore. So it won't be easy. It won't be easy. But Waterhouse won that game against Veer 5-2. Before that they drew 2 games back-to-back. So they had a little 3 games unbeaten spells, but still can't get that back-to-back win of the season. Yeah, since that match day 2 and match day 3. Moving on to Mount Pleasant. Yeah, Kimone Bailey, what a wonderful strike. Every time when Rasta score, Mount Pleasant have never gone to lose a game. So Rasta is the good luck. Yeah, Rasta, man, is the good luck for Mount Pleasant, man. But yeah, Mount Pleasant 10 straight games. Yeah, 10 straight games, scoring all games since that 2-0 last. Yeah, remember they lost 2-0 down in the complex. After that they have gone on to score in all those 10 games. But yeah, man, move on to Cavalier and Umberland. Yeah, Cavalier conceded first time since match day 8, and who was that? It was the Lions. Yeah, the Lions when Cavalier beat them 2-1. So Umberland, they were the last team that scored on Cavalier. Now they came back and they actually almost got that 3 points. Yeah, they scored first in the game. They played without their talisman Andrew Fanzi. Yeah, but Cavalier came back and they drew this game 1-1. But Arnett is the first team to score twice on Cavalier this season. Since the last time that happened, it was back in that final when Mount Pleasant beat them 2-1. So no teams have scored 2 plus goal on Cavalier this season. Yeah, no team have done that. So yeah, man. So I'm moving on. Yeah, Cavalier versus Umberland. Cavalier, man. Cavalier have conceded a goal in domestic play. Them conceded 6 in those 2-legged game against Cincinnati, but Cavalier has finally conceded since match the match day 8 versus Umberland. Yeah, so Umberland was the last team to score on Cavalier, and they came back and do it again in match day 21. Yeah, so it seems like Umberland is a team that, you know, going to play Cavalier every week and score on them every week, you know. But Cavalier, you know, Arnett Garden, you know, this is the first team to score 2 goals on Cavalier this season. And then, yeah, the last time Cavalier conceded 2 goals in the Jamaican Premier League was back in that JPL final when Mount Pleasant beat them 2-1. Yeah, but one thing I have to say, man, Cavalier, their defensive doing really good. Yeah, their defensive line is doing really good. You know, Umberland, I think Umberland gone on to last 5 games on the bounce now. It's never happened. It's never happened. Not once this season. You know, this is their worst run of form, you know, for the season. Moving on, Dumbarton versus Arborview. Yeah, oh my God, what a game! Dumbarton, yeah, pluck Arborview top of the head. Yeah, they pluck their top of their head in that game. But Dumbarton, this is their second time gone 3 straight win in our season. Yeah, this is the second time the Portmore team have gone 3 times. Dumbarton second time gone 3 straight. Yeah, so this is the second time they have gone on a spell where they have won 3 straight games on the bounce. Dumbarton is the highest scoring team in the last 3 games of the Jamaican Premier League this season. Yeah, they scored 11 goals in those last 3 games, 4 on Lyman, 4 on Mullines, and 3 on Arborview. Yeah, Arborview time. Arborview losing 4 straight games on the bounce right now. It's poor. Arborview's on their worst run of form since the season start. Yeah, the first time this season, Arborview have lost 4 straight games. Yeah, the last time that happened, it was back in 2017. Yeah, November the 16th, when Arborview got beaten by Reno 1-0, got beaten 2-1 by Arnett Garden, got beaten 1-0 by Portmore, and again got beaten by Arnett Garden 2-1. So in 2017 was the last time Arborview gone to last 4 straight games in a JPL season. So, you know, I have come to an end of the JPL Stats Corner, man. You don't know, big up on yourself, people. Don't forget to do what you guys supposed to do. Yeah, bless up on yourself. Yeah, catch me for the preview tomorrow after JPL match day 22. Yeah, salute out.